All right, y'all, we had to throw it back. We had to throw it back. If you've been following me for a while, then you remember this. You remember the colors. You remember the background. I needed color. I needed brightness. I needed something to lift my spirits because y'all. The scroll. It takes heart. Captain Planet, where are you? All right. So you've already probably heard by now that the Inspector General for the Pentagon is going to be looking into Unky Drunky Petey and Signalgate because no one else was interested in looking into it. None of the department heads were interested. Grandpa Prezi himself was like, case closed. It's a witch hunt. It's totally normal to do this. And yes, that guy, it turns out, had he's been using Signal for everything because that's part of the project foundation work. So, I mean, they're following those rules, not the legal ones. So, that's going to be interesting to see if and what comes of that. Yes, I'm sure you're fully aware that after that dude tanked the world economy and patted himself on the back for it while he was at it, then treated himself to another taxpayer-funded golf excursion at one of his own courses. And then convinced, or not convinced, but you've got the state-run media outlets, because that's all of them now, okay? Just bringing people on to talk about how wonderful this is, how they have faith in it, how they trust the man with multiple bankruptcies and endless failed businesses to do the right thing for the people. Oh my God. And the people who believe this are the folks who don't have a single bone in this fight, or at least they think they don't. They're usually ones living off of something, but they've got no wives, they've got no kids, they have no bosses, they have no employees. It's like the one-man band, the gardener where it's just him, or, the dude that's living off the fixed income. That's like, I don't know, none of these things. Who cares if they defund the part? I don't have kids. Who cares if they take away women's voting? I don't have a wife. Who cares? Those are the ones that are like, this is great. I don't see what everyone's complaining about. Everyone else is just like, oh my gosh, my friend that I have always thought of as highly intelligent, I had to go, you know what? I no longer think of you as intelligent. How did that was possible? You've always been the benchmark smartest person I've known. But the fact that all of those degrees and you're still going with your unprocessed feelings to support this along with steeple people, everything else goes right out the door now. Everything else goes right out the door. I don't believe in anything. You just discounted your intelligence with me by siding with this, using your unprocessed emotions. Because that's what it is. That's what it is. The people left enjoying this are the narkies. And the narkies enjoy eliciting negative emotional responses out of people. And that's their whole identity. So these people, this is their time. They're out and about. They're putting stench stickers on their Tesla because they're doubling down. They want to make sure look, I live in Temecula. All right. They are paying extra money. This is a Dr. R's Trees Incorporated. He put extra money to put it on the front, and the back it says making trees great again. Just so he also paid extra to make sure he took out the middle. He paid a premium for this. Look, he even made sure that you knew that he's part of the local steeple people. Okay, so Dr. R's Trees Inc. If you're in Temecula and you believe in whites only signs, then that's the guy you want to use. If you're in Temecula and you have a problem with the people floating around here who still believe in whites only signs, then you don't want to use him. Okay, they messed up putting that on my doorstep. But yeah, like I was saying, I live in one of the towns where, remember how we were trying to keep all those mobs for unliberty out of the public school seats, and y'all were like, what's the big deal? You see how they're defunding the Department of Education but still threatening the schools while defunding it? And anyone with two brain cells is like, well, you can't do both. Yeah, they're doing that so that the people that are on my local school board can enforce illegitimate, illegal acts like, hey, we're going to withhold funding unless you pledge to take away DEI from your curriculums and your schools. Make sure it's nothing but white history. Make sure it's nothing but white male teachers, because that sounds safe. Make sure nothing that hurts their feelings is anywhere in there. Make sure they get preference and make sure they're doing everything, because that's what diversity means. And they'll do it. They'll do it against the parents' will. They'll use our money to do it, and they'll use our money to pay for the lawsuits that will come from it, just like they did last time they were in charge. And that is why some of us have been screaming from the rooftops ever since the CRT became a thing. And we said, that's how it starts. And a lot of people didn't listen to us. Do you see where we are? For those that still had any doubts about listening to us yet, you ready? You ready to listen to us? Good. I know most of y'all are. I know most of y'all. I appreciate y'all. Sorry, y'all. It's been rough. They really are ramping up the "we don't want you here. We hate being around y'all. All the crime is because of y'all." And it doesn't piss us off because it's true. It pisses us off because it's projection. Like all the crime, it's not us. That's not us either. You only think we're lazy because we don't want to work for you for free. As soon as we stop being slaves, suddenly we were lazy. All that free labor didn't count for shit, you know? It's like, all right, y'all might want us to leave, but I have a feeling the majority of the folks do not want to see us go. So thank you to the Alabaster accomplices that need to set those people straight. Because, darling, I cannot be the one to set those people straight in the comments. I cannot be the one to set those people straight out in the wild. It has to be the accomplices stepping up and saying, no. We don't do that, okay? Carry a little squirt bottle and spray them like a puppy. Put their nose in and you go, no, no. If that's how whatever works. But for those of y'all who understood the assignment, thank you. Thank you. We appreciate you because, man, some days are harder than others. And I had to mood adjust. I'm about to go have a garden stick and some music.